Hello everyone in the Wednesday night EDAP690 class, Multimedia Authoring Tools, the class that Mayor built. We're going to start off this Wednesday with, I hope, something fun and simple for you. This is going to be where we take two modules and put them together in one evening and create a product, but also take a little quiz for our understanding of TPAC. Don't worry, we will take the quiz together. Everybody will make an A. But let's look real fast at what we're going to do. The first one we're going to do is we're going to build a wiki. Wikis are a web presence. We use wiki spaces. We will be using the wiki space as a way for you to do the various projects that will be a part of class and have a place for you to put them. We will then use the URLs that each page of the wiki generate. Those URLs, or web addresses, will be what we will put into the live text as a demonstration of what you've done in class. It's very simple. Once we show you how to do it one time, you'll be very familiar with it. Now, those of you who have had a Wikispace site before, you have an account. So all you will need to do is to log in and click on Create a New Wiki. We will do this in class together, especially since we'll have some folks who may not know how to use the wiki spaces just yet. And we will go through that quickly because it's fairly simple. But the other thing we're going to play with that night is something called a Blabberize. Now, this folder has within it a video to watch how to make a Blabberize, as well as a tutorial that you can print out to make a Blabberize. So if you want to use it with your kids, you can just hand them the tutorial. But watch how simple it is. So what is a Blabberize? A Blabberize is a way for you to take any picture, and where the mouth is in the picture, so we're looking here at famous people. We are looking at, as you can see here with the Llama Nama, you can use pictures of animals, and I will use a picture of an animal in just a second here. And it just is more fun than a box of puppies. I hope you will take this as a way to create something cute, something a little outside the box, maybe something unexpected. Use any picture you would like to use. Don't use a picture of yourself, because I mean that's kind of expected. And as you can see with the llama picture, and as you'll see here in a second when I pick mine, use a picture that's fairly tight. In other words, most of the picture is filled up with the face, the head, whatever it is that you're going to use. So let me just show you real fast how it works. One of the things that you do need to be aware of with a lot of the things that we'll be working with is if it is a Flash-based site, and this one is, up here there's a little block that will appear. I am in Firefox right now. If I were in Internet Explorer, what I will get is a message down here at the bottom that basically says you want to allow this secure content. You're always going to say yes, allow. Safari, you really don't need to do anything in Safari. Usually it pops up and tells you. And then in Chrome, again in Chrome, you're pretty much, it knows what it is and it handles it. But I'm just going to make sure here by clicking on my little plugin up here. And it says continue allowing. All right, I'll go ahead and say yes. Now I'm ready to go. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click on make. It asks me to go find a picture. I'm going to find my classic one that I use for everything. That's my koala bear friend. And once I've put the picture in, I can do a little bit of cropping. But notice I have picked a picture that pretty well fills the screen. So I'm in good shape. I'm going to go to the next arrow. And now it asks me to add a mouth. So I'm going to click on that. But as you can see, it already puts the mouth up there for me. So if it's already there, I don't need to click on it. So I'm going to drag that mouth. Now, look where I've put it. I'm trying to put it where I see the koala bear would have a mouth. Now, if I just leave it like this, though, what's going to happen is this whole nose is going to be talking at me. And I don't want that. I don't want it to look a little more natural. So I'm going to play with grabbing the edges here and trying to make the mouth look a little more natural around the koala. You know, people say to me that this is so hard to do, and my response back is, if the legally blind guy can do this kind of work, you can too. So as you can see, all I'm doing is just kind of putting it together, putting it around his face in a way that will mimic where his mouth might be. Okay? So all I'm doing. And then I'm going to say, all right, I am ready. So I'm going to click on the next arrow. And so how do we put our voice into it? Well, you know, as we played with other tools that allow us to type things in, like GoAnimate, basically Blabberize just wants you to record your voice. So I'm going to click on the microphone icon. Again, this is a flash thing. And I'm going to say, yes, allow it, please. And now it's waiting for me to record. And as you can see, it's all set to go. And look, the little mouth is also now moving. I don't know about you, but I find these just so much fun. So let's go ahead and click on the record. Hello, everyone. This is my koala bear. I will use him because he is an animal who likes to climb in trees. When I was younger, I used to love to climb in trees. He also is a very soft and cuddly animal. I am a very soft and cuddly human being. And he has hair growing out of his ears. So I'm going to basically stop it and listen to it. I will use him because he is an animal who likes to climb in trees. When I was younger, I used to love to climb in trees. He also is a very soft and cuddly animal. I am a very soft and cuddly human being. And he has hair growing out of his ears. Okay, so when I'm finished, I'm going to click on the next arrow, and I can hear it. And again, I can play it and listen to it. Everyone. Okay. So I'm going to say OK. And now I'm going to save the scene. I have an account, which you are more than welcome to use. But if you want to create your own account, just click right here and go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as me, which is SB102 at Louisville.edu. As I said, you are more than welcome to use this account. ULIT241. I'm not giving away the store there because that is a generic password I use for anything that you can have access to as well. I'm going to log in. It wants a title. Hair in my ears. Down here, as you can see, I can make it if it's a mature, goodness gracious, I don't want to think about what that means. Or if it's private, I don't want either one of those, so I'm going to just basically save it. Oh, I got to do a description. So in the description, I'll just put in my Blabberize. Oh my goodness, it wants a tag as well. All right. So we'll just put Steve, comma, ears, comma, hair. We'll talk about tags in class and why it's asking you to do that. Okay. Now, all we have to do over here to move this from this great spot right here is I'm going to click on Share It, and it will give me the code. Now we'll talk about this extensively in class because I want to show you how this works. But essentially all you're doing is on the web when you create things, and we'll be creating a lot of things on the web, you can generate what's called an embeddable code. That's what you're seeing here. And all you have to do with this is you're going to do a right click, select all, do a right click and copy the embeddable code. You're then going to take that to your wiki space, you put it in, and the coolness is this then appears in your wiki space.
This is my koala bear. I will use him because he is an animal who likes to climb in trees. When I was younger, I used to love to climb in trees. He also is a very soft and cuddly animal.
Okay, you get the idea. Very simple, very easy to do. If you're using something that does not allow you to do embeddable code, and my goodness, I don't know of anything now that is web-based that doesn't allow embeddable code. You can also just take this link here and put it in, and then you click on the link and it takes you to it. But the fun part about all this is to capture all this embeddable code here, just as simple as copy and paste. And we will take it to a wiki space. We will show you how to do that. It's very simple. Alrighty, the other thing we will do that this Wednesday is we will take a look at TPAC. We will go over it rather quickly because we don't need to take up a lot of time. TPAC is a fundamental theoretical framework of how technology is integrated into content. It's based upon work done by Lee Schulman around pedagogical uses by teachers. Very quick, I will explain it to you, and then we will take a quiz together. The other thing that is in our number 1 here, module number 1, is I have a set of articles. I'm going to ask that you read one of these articles that kind of nudge you. You don't have to do it right away. I will give you time later on to come back to this and find an article that might be of interest to you based upon the work that we will be doing in our class. Okay, so that's it for Wednesday. I didn't go over the wiki spaces because I don't want to take up too much time in this video with that. And just about everybody in the class has done a wiki before. Sarah, we will get you up to speed very quickly. You won't have any problems. If you have forgotten all about it, it's all right here. You can go in and see how the wiki spaces works. Here is, my goodness, there's more stuff here than you really probably ever need, but it does show you how to do everything with the wiki space. This is a wiki that we used one year, as you can see. I'll go ahead and I'll edit that away because we don't really need it. But this you will have no problems. But this becomes, if you want to use the term, your e-portfolio for our class. This is how you will create. It will give you a place to put things that then also becomes a place then for you to move them into the live text assignments. Alrighty, that's it. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Food will be back. We will have food out on the table again. And so I really, really enjoy this class, and I'm going to really, really enjoy being with you in this class. See everyone on Wednesday.